Hey guys, Lisa here, and we're trying something a little different today. I'm actually walking around. I have a little tweak in my back, so keeping moving helps my back from getting tight. And I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I think a lot in my car, and I was thinking yesterday as I was driving home about the umbrella of small magic and what is the one common denominator. And the one common denominator is being authentic. I talk about being authentic in your personal life. I talk about being authentic in your business, and I talk about being authentic in your digital media. And I think that's so important anymore because being authentic is a commodity. And in my opinion, people don't do that. We're always worried about what people will think, what will they say about us, will we fit in, will they like us? And I think that authenticity is something you don't see that much anymore. So what I would encourage you guys to do is check all the places that you feel like you're not being yourself, and check all the places that you feel like you're not being authentic, and ask yourself why. Figure it out. Why aren't you being authentic? Because here's the thing that I've found is when I first became a speaker, I thought, well, I'm a speaker now, so I have to be serious and I have to take this a certain way and I have to fit in this mold. And for 2 years, I couldn't figure it out. For 2 years, I didn't connect with anybody. For 2 years, I wasted time trying to be something that I wasn't. And when my coach at the time told me, she's like, why can't you be that? Why can't you talk about that? Why can't you do that? And when I asked myself that question, I didn't have an answer. And so I started being myself, and I started showing myself, not portraying, because portraying feels like you're putting on an act. But I started showing myself authentically. I started sharing myself authentically. And guess what? I started connecting with people. Here's the thing is, not everybody is going to like me. Not everybody is going to get me. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. And that's okay. I don't have to be. And once I let go of that, then I was able to be more myself, feel comfortable in my own skin, and share a more genuine person, a more genuine perspective, a perspective free of worrying about what other people are going to say. Are people going to disagree with me? And I think that if we all do that, we can more positively impact not only our lives, but our careers, our businesses, our communities. I feel like a lot anymore, the authenticity is because we want to make sure that, someone sees us being a tough guy, and it happens mostly on social media or at least digitally, because we get really courageous behind these computer screens and we say things on our phones and on our computers that we would not say in person. So I remember getting a lesson when I was getting my MBA, and the lesson was the Wall Street Journal test. And the Wall Street Journal test is anything that you would say in public or digitally, would you be okay with that being on the front page of the Wall Street Journal? And now when I think about what I say, I do think about that. So being authentic isn't being a jerk or an asshole and saying what's on your mind 24/7, because that's also not necessary. But it is portraying yourself authentically. And if you have a differing opinion with someone, you can do it with respect. Being authentic doesn't mean you're disrespectful. Being authentic doesn't mean you're combative. Being authentic doesn't mean you're against someone. It just means you are you. And so I want you guys to look at all the ways you show up and where you show up and how you're showing up in those times, and ask yourself, am I being authentic? Because, and listen, as much as I spout it, I do it still sometimes today. But I was talking with my wife the other day, and she and I are really working on being authentic, communicating people, and not to let negativity get in our heads too much. And she was upset because she had gotten upset about something, and she took that to mean that she was wrong or bad. And what I told her is, you're human, and humans have bad feelings, and humans judge, and humans do have negative thoughts. And I think for me and for her, our challenge is how quickly can we get off of that? So I've gone all the way from being authentic to being respectful to negativity. And the bottom line is, y'all, is being authentic, being true to yourself, being a kind human being, connecting with others, and then trying to better yourself every day, even if it's just a little bit. You don't have to be, Gandhi or Sister Teresa tomorrow. As a matter of fact, you'll never be Gandhi and you'll never be Sister Teresa. But I can be a better Lisa tomorrow, and that's all I'm looking for. So those are my thoughts this morning. I felt compelled to share that with you. I hope it resonates with you guys. I'd love to know what you think about it. And as always, let's have a conversation. And I look forward to talking to y'all soon. All right, take care, y'all.